warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Cashmate Podcast. My name is Zahra Kinanti. Today I am with guest.
Halo, my name is Vinci Alfitra.
Okay, with our them today, Imani Lifestyle. Okay, hi Vinci. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, nowadays the use of e-money has become very common, from paying tolls, parking to daily shopping. Everything can be done with it. In your opinion, why has e-money become such an essential part of people's daily lives today?
Because it's very practical, users don't need to carry cash. They don't have to worry about getting change, and transactions are much faster. This really matches today's lifestyle where people want everything to be quick and simple.
Okay, compared to cash, what makes people more comfortable using e-money?
Besides being practical, e-money often comes with promotion or cashback, which makes users feel like they're gaining more benefit. That's why many people switch from cash to e-money.
Okay. When you think about it, there are both pros and cons. For example, I personally feel that using e-money can make people less aware of their spending. With cash, we clearly see the money decreasing, but with e-money, the balance run out without us noticing. Do you think this really affects people's spending habits?
Yes, that's very possible. Since you don't see the physical money leaving your hand, you feel like you're not spending much. As a result, people might end up shopping more easily without realizing it.
Okay, I agree with that. Sometimes people feel it's easier spend just because all they need to do is tap. On the other hand, I also think e-money brings great convenience. For instance, transactions are faster. There no need to wait for change. And for me, that's really helpful, especially when in a hurry. But still, digital security remains an important concern. We often hear about cases of lost balance of hacker accounts. Do you think such risks are with the convenience?
In my opinion, yes, it's still worth it as long as users are careful. For example, not carelessly clicking suspicious links and protecting their personal data. Besides, the security system from providers are also improving continuously.
Okay, that makes sense. Personally, I feel much safer not having to carry a large amount of cash, but still there always a bit of worry when it comes to digital security. Looking at society as a whole, I believe e-money has helped many people, especially those not used to traditional banking. But it also realizes there are still challenges, especially in rural areas. What your take on this?
In big cities, it has definitely helped a lot, but in rural areas, challenges remain. For example, unstable internet connection, limited understanding of how to use it, and some people will still prefer cash. So it will take time for everyone to adapt.
Yes, I share the same opinion. It's undeniable that technology like e-money brings many benefits, but its implementation must match people's condition. in urban areas, it might already be a daily necessity, but in rural areas, cash is still much more dominant. If you could give suggestion to e-money providers in Indonesia, what should they improve to the most?
The most important thing is security and also making the application easier to use for everyone, including those who are not yet familiar with technology.
Okay, and from the user perspective, what can we do to stay within using e-money and not overspend?
Just use it according to your need. For example, only top up a sufficient amount, not too much, so that spending can stay under control.
Lastly, in your opinion, can e-money completely replace cash in the future, or will both continue to coexist?
I think both will continue to choices. Money will surely become more dominant because it's practical, but cash will still be needed in certain situations, such as in areas without internet access.
Alright, so to sum up, e-money brings money advantage especially in terms of particularly and efficiency. However, users need to be wise to avoid overspending, and providers must keep improving security and accessibility. Most likely, in the future, money and cash will still coexist. Thank you very much for your time, Vinci.
You're welcome.
And I hope this discussion is useful for all of us. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.